And I'm gonna mute everybody just so that there isn't any feedback.
Okay.
So if you do have any questions, trying to mute. Let's see. All right, I think we're good. Okay, so first of all, I want to just thank you guys so much for getting on and welcome you all to this opportunity webinar. My name is Jasmine Kwaku. I am a diamond leader with It Works Global, and we are here just to give you some information. Someone on our team has invited you to this call. I am our team's leader, and I'm just super excited. Getting some feedback. Hold on. Okay, I'm super excited that you guys are here. We have some really special promotions going on right now, and I'm just excited. I'm excited to share. I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself also a little bit later, so you'll know who I am. But we're going to make this really quick. If you have any questions, there's a chat that you can use and you can utilize, and you can post a question there. If you have a question that you want to ask, you can unmute yourself and you can just say, hey, I have a quick question. Or you can wait until the end. It's totally up to you. And I'm going to apologize in advance if I cough every now and then. I'm getting over a little bit of a cold, so just bear with me. Okay, so again, my name is Jasmine Kwaku. I live in Florida. I live in Orlando, Florida. All of my family is from Hattiesburg and Macomb, Mississippi. But I was born and raised in Florida. Both of my parents are from there. I'm a full-time occupational therapist. I went to FAMU and got my undergraduate and graduate degree in occupational therapy, and I work in the school systems here in Orlando. I also own my own photo booth business. I have a 2-year-old daughter, and I also am married. I'm 30 years old also. 30 years old. I just turned 30 in November. So life is really, really busy. But I have found a way to really make this business work for me in a way where I just kind of make it a part of my lifestyle. And I know that there are a lot of you who may have some reservations about joining the business. It may be time. It may be that you're not familiar with sales. It may be that you are just afraid to try something new. But hopefully by the end of this call, you'll feel a little bit better. Hopefully, I pray that something that I say will resonate inside of you and just put a fire underneath you to let you know that this is definitely something that you can do also. So a little bit about the company. It Works has been around since 2001. We are a completely debt-free company. We are a Fortune 500 company, and we are, it's a Christian-based company. We have over 40 all-natural plant-based products. And some of our product, I'll just go through our product lines. We have a full skincare line. We have a full greens line, which is a powder that helps you get your servings of fruits and vegetables and energy. We also have a lifestyle line where we have our weight loss products, our protein shakes, energy drinks, supplements. We also have our wraps, our body wraps. And then we also have, what am I forgetting? Our essential oils. We have a full essential oils line, and we also we're building up our keto line. We have a full keto line that is about to be released, and we're super excited. Right now we have keto coffee and keto creamer. And basically, if you're not familiar with keto, keto is a lifestyle. It's a diet type lifestyle, but basically it's a high fat, low carb diet. And it's kind of taking over. Right now, it's a really big thing. People are able to lose a lot of weight by doing keto, and it also helps with focus and keeping your energy levels up as well. So, had you guys ever heard of It Works before? No, I see Brandy saying no. Ari, you saying yes? Okay. Brandy, what about you? Hold on, I'm gonna unmute you. It won't let me unmute you. Are you muted on? There you go, Brandy. I can't hear you. Okay, what about you, Tony? Have you heard of it before? Oh, hey, how are you?
I'm doing well.
Good. Have you heard of it before? Seeing me post about it?
No, I didn't.
Okay. What about you, Desiree?
No, I haven't.
No? Okay.
No.
Cool. So basically, with It Works, a lot of people know us by our body wraps, and basically the body wraps are a non-woven cloth. It's really cool because, and it has a plant-based cream on it, a botanically based cream, and it helps to tighten, tone, and firm an area from the neck down. And you're able to get results just within 45 minutes. And the really cool thing that I would like about it, or that sets us apart, is that you can't find it anywhere else. Like, you have to come to one of us to get the wraps. So a lot of people have heard, if you have heard of us before, that's usually it, or the hair, skin, and nail vitamins, or something like that. So I wanted to just go over the product so that you guys know kind of what exactly we push. And really, with this business, in order to be successful in it, one of the key things is to have your own health and wellness goals. So right now, I want you to kind of think about, what are some things that you want to work on with yourself? Is it that you want to have thicker and longer hair? Is it that you want to just be overall healthier and you want to get more fruits and vegetables? Is it that you want to lose weight? Is it that you want to just tighten up your stomach after having your kids? You know, think about what it is. You want to be more fit. Whatever it is, that is what's going to drive your business. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my story and how I got here. So I've been in the business since April of 2016. I was not looking for this business opportunity. I saw some family and some friends post about it, and I'm just not that type of person that really likes to talk to a lot of people. I'm very content with kind of coming home after work, kicking up my feet, watching TV, and just hanging out with my family. But what ended up happening is that after college, my husband and I, we moved back to Central Florida from Tallahassee. And my husband's an RN, he's a nurse, and he had a good job. I had a good job in Lakeland, but he ended up getting a job in Orlando. So we moved to Orlando, and I get over here, and I'm like, okay, I got my master's degree. I'm going to be able to come to Orlando. You know, it's a lot of opportunity there. I'm going to be able to make good money. And I got here, and I took a job that was like the worst decision ever. And it ended up backfiring so bad to the point where I had to end up quitting just a month after getting there. I was actually showing up for work for patients that never came. And when the patients don't come, you don't get paid. So I would be there all day long and ending up having to, ended up not really getting, I could be there for 9 hours and getting paid for like 4. And then I would pick up my daughter at like 6:30 in the evening, right when the daycare was closing, and then driving like an hour to work back and forth every single day. And so I was like, oh my gosh, something has to change. So I went and I found another job. I was without work for like a month, but I found another job, and that job was, I was still contracting, but it was a little bit more stable. But with this job, the issue that I ran into was that I didn't get paid on holidays. There was no salary. There was no vacation time. There was no sick time. There was none of that. And then my daughter was not even a year old yet, and she was getting sick from being in daycare. She got a really, really bad diaper rash where we had to take her to the hospital like 3 times, doctor's office like 5 times, and I got pulled into my boss's office. And my boss was like, why are you missing all of these days from work? What's going on? You need to be here. If you can't work 5 days or 4 days, you need to cut your days down to 3. So I was sitting in my boss's office in tears because at that moment I felt like I was having to choose between taking care of my baby and coming to a job where I was taking care of other people's children. And I did not like that feeling at all. How many of you guys have kids? So do y'all ever feel that feeling like you know your kids need you at home, but you have to still go to work? Yeah, that's not a good feeling, especially when you know like they really, really need you. And so that really just tore me up on the inside. And so I was just in a place of desperation. We were still playing catch up from me being off work for a while. And so I said, God, show me something else. Like, there has to be more. We went to college, we got our degrees, we try to live a good life. We try to do what's right, but we still feel like we can never catch up. And he kept placing this opportunity in front of me through Facebook and Instagram. And I'm just like, like that is not what you have for me. I don't want to be aggravating people. I don't want to just be, I used to have people come into my inbox asking me if I wanted to lose weight. And I'm 120 pounds, I'm 5'10". I'm like, I do not need to lose weight. Like, you don't care about me. You're just messaging me because you want money. You want something from me. So anything like this, it really, really turned me off. However, I actually got on a call just like this, and the young lady I felt like she was talking right to me. She was talking about how we were made for more, and how God will place you into places or place you in situations where you have to lean on him, and how he will give you a way out, but it sometimes is not a traditional way, or it's not the way that you thought would work for you. Or the route that you would take. So at the end, she prayed a prayer, and it was a prayer, I promise, it was like just for me. And I ended up saying yes to this business. And I was so afraid, y'all. I was so afraid. I was afraid of what people would say about me. I was afraid that I would lose friends on social media. I was afraid that I was gonna fail. I was afraid that this was just not for me. But I was in such a place where I was just really like, God, whatever you need me to do, I'm going to do it. I know you didn't place me in this place for nothing. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to invest in myself, and we're going to see what this is about. So I got in, and literally from the moment I came in, there was so much support from all the women in the business around me. I saw that it could work for them. And I said, well, why can't this work for me? And at that moment, I knew that this was something that I would be wanting to do long term. Within my first couple of months in the business, I promoted to the rank of executive, which is the first rank in the business. A few months later, I promoted to the rank of Ruby. And then I hit the rank of Emerald. And then I hit the rank of Diamond, where I earned a $5,000 bonus. And when that happened, y'all, that was the moment where I was like, okay, this is real. Like, this is not any play games. Like, literally what I'm doing is I'm putting on a wrap after having my daughter. I'm showing people what it did for me. I wrapped my breasts because after breastfeeding for a whole year, your girls they don't go back right. So I wrapped my breasts, and I posted my bathing suit and how the difference was in my bathing suit. And people were like, I need that. Give me that. I posted my hair growth with my hair vitamins. Give me that. I need that. I posted my skincare results and how much my skin had cleared up after going to a dermatologist for years. People were like, I need that. Where did you get that from? I'm going on vacation. I need that wrap before I go on vacation. And so I understood that I had something that people wanted. I had something that people needed, so I didn't have to go out and chase people. On social media, I was already showing people what worked for me. I talked to them about, I talked about hair products. I talked about skincare products. I talked about food that I cooked. Like, I was a natural sharer, but I wasn't getting paid for it. But with these products, I could easily incorporate them into my lifestyle, and people wanted to know more about them. And then when it was time to build a team, and I was able to bring people into this business with me, which is my most favorite part, it has been the most amazing experience of my life. I have found my purpose here. So many women I have met through social media. I've met through Facebook, through Instagram, people that I've connected to through other people that I would have never connected to. And just to be able to see them grow, see them reach their goals, see them pay off debt, see them come out of their shell and really discover who they are, and ultimately, let them know who God says that they are. Let them know that God created them for a purpose, and he didn't create them to live in a box or to place him in a box, and to trust him and really, really, really find that relationship with him. And when you do that, you know that there are no limits. So that has been the most amazing thing that I have been able to experience with this business. We've been able to travel, you guys. We've been able to pay off debt. The rank of Diamond, let me back up. The rank of executive is about $200 a month on average. Ruby is an average of $500 a month. Emerald is an average of $800 a month. And Diamond is an average of about $2,000 a month. Double Diamond is an average of almost $5,000 a month. Double Diamond is about $8,000 a month. Did I say double? No, that's triple. Triple Diamond is about $10,000 a month. Presidential is around $16,000, and Ambassador Diamond is about $30,000 a month. Now, I don't know about y'all, but when I found out that there were people that even looked like me who was hitting these promotions in this business, I said, why can't that be me? Why can't I dream bigger like that? Like, I can do that. If they can do it, I can do it. These are regular people who were homeless, who were standing in food lines, who were barely making it from month to month, and they worked hard to go after their dreams to make a better life for their family. So I wanted to just tell you guys that, and I really want you to think outside of the box. Really think about what your goals are and what you want to do this year in your life, next year in your life. What is it if you had, right now, we're pushing the $5,000. We are taking massive action right now with this $5,000 bonus for when you hit the rank of Emerald. Again, the rank of Emerald is an average of $800 a month, and then you're going to get that $5,000 bonus when you hit that rank within 2 months of being in the business, which is totally doable. So I want you guys to think right now, like, if you made an extra $800 a month plus get a $5,000 bonus, what would that do for you? And if anybody would like to share, I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it.
For me, I would be able to pay off my car that's in repo status right now. That would be huge for me.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm just tired. And if I can knock one thing off my plate, that would be great. So I don't have to think about it anymore, because my brain, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm just struggling. I got to think of something. So.
Yes. I can relate to that. You just get to that point where you're like, if something has to give, it has to be something else out there. I don't want to live the rest of my life like this. And we have that power. We have the power to create opportunities for ourselves and take advantage of the opportunities that are out there, even if it doesn't look like something that we've ever thought of, or if it's not the traditional go to college, get a boatload of student loans, and then come out and get this amazing job. Even if it's not like that, you still can be successful in something non-traditional like this. So thank you for your transparency, Nikki.
For me, I've been out here in South Korea. My husband got stationed out here, and I've been a stay-at-home mom, but I'm usually a dental assistant in the States. But me being a first-time stay-at-home mom and us not having my second income has been a little hard. But as I told Burgundy, you should be back in the States next month, and the extra money could help until we both find decent jobs to take care of our daughter. We have a 1-year-old daughter.
Yeah, and you know what, Ari, I can relate to that too. Before I joined this business, I was trying every way to not do this. I'm not lying. Like, I was so anti anything to do with selling anything. But I was putting in applications to these outpatient clinics where I could get paid like $50 an hour just for evaluating a child. But what I realized was that I didn't want that, because I had a baby at home that wasn't even 1 year old. And if I had gone to that second job, I wouldn't have been able to see her. She was going to bed at like 7 o'clock at that time. And I would not have been able to spend the time with her. I wouldn't be able to see her all throughout the week. And so when this opportunity came up, I was like, oh, I can work it anywhere. I just need my phone. Like, I get to choose when I want to work. Like right now, I know y'all heard her. She doesn't want to go to bed. Her dad is putting her in the bed. And I'm able to work my business while she is sleeping. Before this call, this evening, I spent my time with them. And then I get to choose when I'm able to do it. So that's really nice. And, you know, we have a lot of stay-at-home moms on our team, and they love the friendships. They love the friendships. They love getting to meet new people and just really having that outlet. Because if you stay at home, you might not get the same interactions as someone goes out every day into the workforce. So it's really, really nice, and it's a nice balance. Does anybody else want to share?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, like right now, I'm fresh out of grad school, graduated this past May, and I work full-time as a therapist. But, as we all know, therapists, social workers, you're not in it for the money. You don't make much. And so I was working 2 jobs, working 7 days a week, coming home tired and all that. And I just got fed up with my second job, and I was like, you know what, I'm not doing this, and I quit. So quitting that job, I've taken a loss of about $1,400 extra a month, and I'm really feeling it now. Yes, I enjoy the flexibility of my schedule, but I'm like, dang, that was a good cushion for me to have. And so I just opened up, I'm only 23, so I'm already thinking about retirement, and I just opened up a retirement account with the credit union, and my job is now about to offer a 401k, and I want to be able to contribute more than just the minimum. So I'm thinking about 30 years from now and the legacy that I want to leave for myself and for my future family.
Yes, I love it. Absolutely love it. And you know what? There's a young lady who I met through this business. I actually found her on YouTube, and I sent her a message on Facebook, and now we are like the best of friends. She's a social worker. She's 28 years old, and she retired.
Really?
She retired. She hit the rank of double diamond, and it exceeded her pay as a social worker, and she has a master's degree. Same with me. That's my plan. That's my plan is once I hit that double diamond rank, it will exceed my pay that I make right now as an occupational therapist with a graduate degree. And when you realize your worth, my job right now, when I stay there past the time that I'm scheduled to, I don't get paid for that. I don't get paid for holidays. Y'all know kids stay out of school. They out of school more than they're in school. So all of that time during the summer, I do not get paid. I have not gotten a raise as a therapist since I graduated from college in 2013. Like, when you know that there are better opportunities out there, like, I will always be a therapist. Like, I will probably continue to work here and there at like a, you know, as a contractor, you know, once a month or whatever to keep my skills up, but I'll be able to do it when I want to do it. And I love that this business gives you that option to be able to truly live your life the way that you want to live it, just simply by sharing and using these products. And it's not anything hard. You do have to put in work and be determined, though.
Now, what's crazy is, just to go back, when you couldn't hear me earlier, I actually have like 2 sets of greens and 2 sets of fat fighters in my cabinet. And I don't know, for whatever reason, like, I've given it a chance, but I just did not use it. And so I always think to myself, well, I'm going to start using it. And like, I guess now, since Burgundy tagged me in a couple of Facebook videos and she invited me to this call, and we've been talking back and forth all day, I don't know, I have this fire burning about me now, and I'm actually going to use the product so I can have a testimony for myself.
Right. Yes. Awesome. So thank you guys so much for sharing. I'm going to tell you I told you about the $5,000 bonus. The second thing that we have going on is our $100 shopping spree. So when you come into the business, you get your first 4 customers, which we can help you do within 72 hours of getting into the business. You will be able to get that $100 shopping spree. The one thing that I love about this business is that you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. I also love that you don't have to keep products on you that you do not use yourself. Everything that's in my house is because I use it. I don't ship stuff out to people. I don't have this large inventory that I'm trying to get rid of. Everything is done online through my site, and it's shipped right to my customer's door. So that's really, really nice. There are a lot of companies out there where People are constantly trying to get stuff out of their hands because they have too much and they've spent so much money up front. What else am I forgetting, Carmesia? My brain has just went completely dead. $5,000 bonus, the $100 shopping. Oh, the Fit 5. So with your business builder kit, you typically get just 4 wraps. And when you sign up before the end of this month, you are going to get the Fit 5, which is a 2-day detox cleanse. It's 5 samples of our keto coffee, 5 samples of our greens, an extra wrap, and some mini defining gels. So you're going to get our top products. It's going to cause you to be able to go and get your own results and be able to share what you feel about these products. So you're going to get all of that stuff for free. That is equivalent to $250 worth of products in your kit, plus the $100 shopping spree. In order to get started in the business, you only pay $99. That comes with everything that you need to get started in your business. You're going to get the wraps. You're going to get all those products. You're going to get your business marketing tools. You're going to get a bracelet like this one right here. You're also going to get some mini defining gels. So you're set up. You are literally set up to take off. You don't have to create anything. Everything is already there. And being someone who has a separate business outside of this, I started my business from scratch, and it is a lot of work. So being able to come into something like this where you only have to put a small investment up front, I have made that over and over and over again. I was looking at my tax document for this business, and I was in tears because I made 5 figures in this business last year from my phone, y'all, from my phone. So that's been a game changer for us. We were able to buy our first house we built our house from the ground up. We traveled a lot last year, and I'm so thankful, and I'm so excited, and I'm so passionate about it because I know what it has done. In order to get started, you would just need to contact the person who invited you. You would pay the $99 and you would get all of that stuff in your kit, and they would help you get started holding your hand, making sure that you are not by yourself and make sure that you are set up for success. And so what I just want to say before we go is I want you to think about what is it that you have to lose. When you think about all of that stuff that comes in your kit, if you have health and wellness goals, you really don't have nothing to lose because you're going to get all of these products in your kit for $99. The wraps themselves are $99 for 4 of them by themselves, and you get all this extra stuff. And then the other question I want to ask you is, what do you have to gain? If you say yes to this business and you got that extra $800 a month, an extra $5,000 bonus, what would that do for you? And think about that. If you feel like something that's holding you back is fear, don't allow fear to make the decisions for you. Yes, it's natural to have fear. However, don't act upon the fear. Walk in faith. Choose to walk in faith and allow God to really, really blow your mind. He really thrives in those environments where we really don't know how we're going to make it, but we believe that he's going to get us through and that his plans are better than ours. So if you feel a tug to do this, try it. You never know until you try. And the biggest failure is to never give something an effort. You've already failed if you always say no, you're afraid, and you don't give yourself the opportunity. You're already equipped. You are already equipped. You already have what it takes to be successful. You just have to make up in your mind if this is something that you really, really want to do, and if this could be something that could change the whole trajectory of your life. I know I never thought at 30 years old I would be thinking about walking away from my full-time job. I just never imagined that. And so that one yes has changed my life, and it's changed hundreds of other women that's on my team. It's changed their lives as well. So you never know who you can impact just by you being brave and taking the leap of faith. All right, so do you guys have any questions at all before we go? I do not want to keep you all any longer. I know it's 9:30. I wanted this to be 30 minutes, and I think we did good because we started at 9:03. Any questions? And if you do have questions that pop up, you can definitely reach out to the person that invited you. Text them now. As soon as we hang up, let them know what you thought. Let them know if you have any reservations, talk to them about it. If you talk to somebody that has information or has experience with this business, and they may have told you something different than what I just told you, talk to your sponsor about that. You never know what people did previously in this business. I get that a lot. But this person said that they weren't very successful with it. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to it. Talk to the person who invited you. Talk through it. Talk through your reservations, and then come up with an educated and informative or an informed decision. All right. Well, I want to thank you guys so much. I hope that you all enjoyed this, and I look forward to you all joining the team, and I hope you all have a great night, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.